Hello there, family and friends. Thanks for joining me. Here's my trip, my starting trip this year from November 2nd. Finally getting out of Reardon. I know late in the year, but it was getting cold and I had to go. So here's a map of my route. I didn't want to waste time in the cold, so I just pushed on farther south fast. Ended up in the city of Barstow on Route 66. Hey, look at that cool motorcycle. Route 66 is important. It's a very historical thing because long before we had freeways, the only way across the country from Chicago all the way to LA was Route 66, a single lane road in each direction, no freeways. And it was where everything went across the country. And Barstow was real important because it was a hub of both trucking and trains. And it was the place where things would split. It'd get to Barstow, and then it would change and go south down to LA, Los Angeles, or north up to Sacramento and San Francisco. So, very important train and truck town. Route 66. Oh, look at that cool motorcycle. Trains and trucks everywhere. And you're going to see the trains. They carry, look at this train here. This weight on this train is so heavy, it's got 5 engines to pull it. And you see all those semi-trucks running down the road? Well, look at these. These are 2 semi-truck loads stacked on top of each other for like over a mile. That's an awful lot of weight. You can tell why it needed 5 engines. All day long, there are 10 tracks side by side here. And all day long, both directions, trains and trucks in and out. And they get unloaded off the trains and hooked up to a semi-truck and taken out on the highway to the local stores. And without the trains and the trucks there, we'd have empty stores, nothing to buy. Look at all that cargo getting ready to move. So Barstow is an interesting town, important location on Route 66. And Barstow's a cool town because everywhere you go there are murals throughout the town that tell the history of the area and about the town itself. So we're going to look at a lot of those murals. Some of them you'll see I had to take several pictures and piece them together so that you can see how long the mural is. Especially when we start looking at the ones with that show the trail. Remember, when you see these, stop the film and read the signs. I don't take pictures of very many signs, so stop and read them and learn what I'm learning. Take this trip with me and wish you were here with me, but since you can't be, learn what I'm learning. See what I'm seeing. The natives in the area. Oh, cool motorcycle. Used to be Waterman Junction long before it became Barstow. You see the historical Harvey House. That's the next video. Harvey House has a museum there and the NASA Museum, which is awesome cool. A lot of gold, silver, turquoise in the area. In fact, we're going to visit one of the silver mines at Calico that's now a ghost town. The Mojave Runners. You got to stop and read about these guys. Ben Franklin, no offense, but you invented the post office. These guys had you beat. They ran up to 100 miles a day barefoot across the desert to deliver messages. Unbelievable. Takes me 2 hours to go 100 miles in the motorhome on the freeway. Murals everywhere talking about the history of the area. The Mormon Trail. Here you can see this one here. I pieced together 3 different photographs, and still it's only half of the trail. And there's the other half. 3 more photographs to see how long it is. Read about the animals of the Mojave. Small town, only about 20,000. I think this mom and a kid were killed in a car accident. Very, very sad. Oh, stop and read about the Ice Age. Yep, and the only place around where you ever see McDonald's where a train car is their eating area. Trains and trucks. Everything about this town is trains and trucks. And that was my visit to Barstow. Thanks for joining me. Hope you learned a little something, read a little something. Keep up and join me for the trip to Calico Ghost Town and to the NASA Museum coming up next.